Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our playthrough. It's flying the Coup in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine, and let's. Oh, Muscovy. Oh, Muscovy. Oh, Muscovy. What is your aggressive expansion? Seriously, bro. You need to chill out. What has happened here? They ate into Lithuania because Lithuania isn't under Poland. Lithuania is just on their own, doing their own shit. Are they? No, they have an alliance with Poland. That is it. Because, right at the beginning of the game, something that I have never in 1500 hours worth, probably more actually now, probably closer to 2000 hours. 2000 hours worth of playing in EU4, I have never seen Lithuania fall under a personal union of Circassia. And that was a thing. That was a thing. Go to the first, I implore you, if you want to not actually believe your eyes, go to the first episode of this playthrough and you will see Lithuania under a personal union of someone who was a different religion to them. I don't even know how that happened. So, Poland obviously didn't want a Jigelian. They're like, no, fuck it, we can do it on our own. We'll take out a little bit of Hungary. That's what they did. Whilst that was happening, I was like, well, Lithuania, if you're not a personal union under Poland, how about I marry Poland? So we did. And so, there's a Yorkist on the throne of Poland, which is alright, I suppose. We've also got a von Habsburg here at the age of 70 with no legal heir, and a noble from House of York will succeed to the throne. Let's have a look. There is a dynasty map mode, I believe. Dynastic map mode. So, this is York, this is us, the House of York, the White Rose. And this is York. And soon, this will be York. This is, dynastically, we could paint the, oh my word. Muscovy, you scary. You are scary, man. We could paint the world. Our name. Stuart, by the way. It was James over there. Are you still on the throne? James Stuart, yeah. It's actually James who succeeded to the English throne. We died off without an heir. We invited James down to be King of England and Scotland, and that's where the union came from. Instead of ruling from in Scotland, which is probably where he should have been, he decided to come down and rule from London. So essentially the union was formed by Scotland, but you know, if you're gonna move next door, then everyone's gonna think that England kicked off the union. Anyway, we'll see how that goes on. Scotland might. We have a political party in Scotland. I'm not in Scotland right now. I'm in England. Well, actually, no, I am here in England. So close enough. And there's a political party in Scotland desperately trying for a referendum for independence, which is fair enough, I suppose. It's fair enough. I mean, yeah. I'm sure the people watching this will have their views on that. Feel free to engage in discussion in the comments, as long as it doesn't turn into nationalism bullshit. Don't go mental. I have worked with a lot of Scottish people, especially in the forces, and they have all been brilliant people. Anyway, let us carry on without the political bullshit. We are quite profitable, it would appear. Quite profitable. We sold all our heavies right at the beginning of the game. We used that money to build churches everywhere, and that has brought in a ridiculous amount of taxation. Since then, we have spent money on a few a few markets in trade-related provinces, such as London, to take advantage. Local trade power plus 50. Co, local trade power plus 50, and it also belongs to the burgers. Local trade power plus 50. It is all about stacking those modifiers in the places where they count, and this is where they count. We also have production buildings out there. We have workshops in places where there is a decent trade good. Places where there's grain, we don't have them. Places where there's anything that's about 3 or above, we will have them. So fish, maybe not. Grain, maybe not. But anything like cloth or iron or copper especially, we're building production buildings there. Long term will be to build manufactories there too. But the goal of this playthrough is, as you might see from our idea groups, is to get over to the New World as quickly as we can, establish the biggest colonial nation we can in the area of sort of Florida, like the 13 colonies area, and feed them as much as we can. Feed them, and colonize to the point where they're as big as they can without us generating additional colonies around them, additional colonial nations around them. At that point, we are going to cut ties with England and play as a colonial nation, where they're going to use that colonial nation to make the USA, as in the modern borders USA, the whole of the northern USA. So, why are we putting so much effort into England now? Well, it's about being professional. Yeah, we don't want the mother country coming after us once we break away, but we also don't want to hamstring them. There's I don't know, it's a bit national pride, especially when you're fighting the French. I mean, come on, Agincourt and all that. Yes, got an Agincourt reference in when we're fighting France. We're not even fighting France anymore. We had a great fight in Berry. I could have mentioned it there, even though Agincourt was up here somewhere. So, what else are we up to? We are getting a claim on Picardy, because somehow that has fallen off and we need that. Getting a claim on Picardy. Taking some attrition there. Get a claim on Picardy for the 3rd time. And then we are going to declare war on a Burgundy that has struggled against a France that we got down to 0 manpower. Now, France pumped out a load of mercenaries and they are slowly bringing back their manpower, and even so, Burgundy is struggling against them now. They were doing well straight away. Like, they took the Wargle of Champagne and all the way to Namur, and since they've taken northern France here. But we've seen a few fights happen where France has been the resounding winner, and France has the capital of Burgundy. So it is really like swings and roundabouts. Burgundy's down to 10,000 manpower. France has loans. You go to scope of comparison, go to the admin rating, have a look. We have 1 loan, and 1 loan gives you 0.02. So you can work out how many loans France has. And for those that are dumb like me, I think it's 7. Fairly sure it's 7. And you pretty much break a country with loans when they get to about 15. So they're about halfway to becoming bankrupt. So we will observe that. But we're getting this claim because as soon as we've got this claim our allies will jump in on a war against Burgundy, even Scotland. Why did we get an alliance with Scotland, do you ask? Because if we were going to fight France, who guarantee Scotland, the way we stop Scotland being an issue is by allying them. So when we've got all our troops in France, fighting France, Scotland isn't going to stab us in the back. So they can guarantee them all they want. We're not going to go into Scotland for a long time. We kept Scotland out of Ireland, and we even culture converted them. Not culture converted. We swapped out Gascon as an accepted culture. We fired in Irish because, again, it's all about stacking those modifiers. It's all about getting the most. And an accepted culture will go down to our one Gascon county. It's not accepted. Local tax modifier of -33%. We want to limit that to as little as few provinces as we can. We didn't want the -33 tax modifier in the whole of Ireland. All of these provinces were Irish. So these are now 33% more profitable for us. And we are making a decent amount of money. We really are. We could do with actually building a couple more ships. So let's get them built. Let's build them in France, because France built a shipyard there. It doesn't look like anywhere else. I think they also have it in Sagnon, but we've already got stuff built. We already have stuff building there. So on we go. No, not on we go. Where's our explorer? What are you doing up there, you mad bastard? Get back to Cornwall, and we'll see if we can explore anywhere else. We desperately need to get over to North America. The quicker we can get over to North America, the quicker we can do special things. Right, okay. You can't explore any more yet, so we will. You can protect trade in the English Channel. Go. Let's have you a little bit more local. Nobles, ally. We don't want to be losing admin. We'll lose the prestige. Keep the points, especially if they're admin points. You should have a phobia of spending admin points. I have a phobia of spending admin points. Come Burgundy. Siege back your capital. Siege back Picardy, because I need that stuff. Who just pieced out of that war? I saw someone black flagged moving off. It was a yellow flag and I didn't recognise it. France, Switzerland and Savoy. Alright. Burgundy, Brabant and Flanders. Was that Holland? No, it wasn't Holland, was it? Aachen? No, it wasn't the Holland flag. I mean, you are mates with... You are allies. Have you just... You don't have a peace timer. Oh yeah, you don't have a peace timer with France. Neither do you. Interesting. Just saw someone black flagged here. Marching out. Didn't recognise the flag, and doesn't look like we're ever gonna know. Oh well. Maybe they'll pass through Austrian lands. Savoy versus Brabant. Alright. Brabant's brought in a penalty. Flanders is going to come in to support Brabant. Allies lost. I don't have allies in there. Yeah, 41 stack came in. Wow. Really? 9, 4, 2, 11 against 20. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is just keeping them both weak. Looks like France moved the capital down to Berry. 19 development. It's not bad. National unrest -1, but we lose admin and we lose ducats. We don't need the national unrest, because if we have a look here, we have a national unrest of -5.65. That's more than enough to keep any rebels at bay. So no. Plus it's spending admin points. I mean, by all means, if you need to spend the admin points, if we were racked by rebellions and that popped up and it was lose a little bit of admin points, but your national unrest comes down, your national unrest comes down, not local, then fair enough. That might be an example to use it. But oh no, but don't use it on frivolous things. Colonial range 50%. Done. Done. Heavy ship combat ability. I don't want to use heavy ships. I mean, it'll be nice when England breaks away. Well, when we break away and England want to make ships. But until then, this is good. This is what we needed from Burgundy, because we need to fabricate a claim on Picardy, and we'll swoop in and we will take both from you. Yes. Yes, I will. Let's improve relations with you. Let's fabricate a claim on Alan. Oh, no. Anjou or Nantes? Anjou. We can still walk. Yep. Anjou. And again on... Is there anything that we would want? Anything for a trade good? Salt, cloth. What was Anjou? Cloth, alright. Yeah, we'll go for armor. We're fabricating on Brittany because Brittany are buddies with Burgundy. And if we were to fight Burgundy, then we might as well. We're gonna go in, fight Burgundy. We're gonna take Artois and Picardy. We might as well take a few bits off Brittany. No one will mind. They'll be fine. If only to eventually eliminate them, but so we can walk between our provinces without having to mess about with ferrying troops around or military access. Why ask for military access when you can just walk in there with a sharp stick and say, we're going to take this off you anyway? Are we? Yeah, I like the garb. Not too bad. Not too shabby at all. The padded jerkin there. Love it. But also, it stops, if Brittany so wants to, it stops them colonising. And this has shielded France from colonising as well. But I think colonisation is the least of their worries. On we go. Brittany, yes, I know. Should we get a third claim against Brittany? What sort of 15, 21 development? That's going to be well expensive in a peace process. Pre-deal. Let's not. And if we were to declare war on Burgundy right now, who would join? Anyone? Everyone. Everyone. Even Austria would be well up for it. I like it. I do like it. Roots of force limit? No, we can get one more dude. Well, let's get one more dude then. I will bring you back in and see if you can explore anywhere else. You can. Good, good. Let us explore American East Coast Sea. Off you go. Sweet. Off he goes. We have lost the trade dispute Cass's Belly against Norway. You can't take land in trade dispute Casus Belli. Plus, they'll probably still be in the personal union. Under Denmark. Sweden, do you want out yet? Not quite. Not quite. I mean, Scotland took land back off Norway. He's taken these two provinces off him whilst we were busy in Ireland. I suppose he had to vent somehow. But taking Iceland would have been good, if only for colonial range. But still, this side of Ireland should give us enough to at least get to Bermuda, maybe, which is about here, and then on. I don't really want to be settling in Newfoundland. If I can help it, I want to go directly to 13 colonies kind of area. American East Coast, sort of Jacksonville, Norfolk, Virginia, that kind of area. Anyway, that was my alarm. We are observing at the moment, and we are waiting to pounce on Burgundy. Actually, if this goes much longer, nah, we've still got. Yeah, we are waiting to pounce on Burgundy. We do make a good chunk of money every single month, and that helps. There was a moment when we were fighting France and they had 8 troops on ships up here, and we had to poop out a load of mercenaries on Ireland just in case, because we just didn't have anyone back in the home countries, and Scotland wasn't in on the war, so we couldn't rely on them. So yeah, anyway, let's have a quick check at the ledger. France, what are you up to? Still just the 7 loans. That's fine. What about Burgundy? Have you started taking loans out? You've taken out your first loan. How sweet. Can we pay off our loan? There's no point having loans. There's no point having loans if you don't need them. We'll take the money. Okay, yeah, I've been Luckymarine. You, as always, have been amazing. Join us in the next episode when we probably give Burgundy the good news. They're taking back the capital, and they're taking back Picardy. This is good for us. Okay, take care.